But in this short video, I want to just recap some of the things that I was talking about and solve a past paper question that I found. In this diagram, XY is a firm's total cost curve. So if you remember from the last video, we talked about the total cost and how the marginal cost is what firms use to create the demand curve. Now, this curve that you see in front of you here, total cost output, is what firms have before them when they choose which output to produce. So they are making a decision of what output to produce, and these are the total costs given each output level that they produce. So in this question, it says, what happens to the firm's cost as output increases? The marginal cost is the change in total cost given a 1 unit increase in output. And the average fixed cost is the fixed cost divided by quantity. So in this example, I made the fixed cost equal to 2,000, this X here. So if the firm produces 0 units, the initial cost is 2,000. This fixed cost were the costs needed to establish a business, to buy property, to buy the basics, the fundamental things that they needed to build the firm. And as the firm decided to produce one quantity, the cost steadily increased. 2 quantities, the cost increased. So as you can see, that as we move from 0 to 1 units of output, the cost increase. And we're talking about the marginal cost is the change in total cost. So there was a change in total cost from here to here, given a 1 unit increase in output. The output increased from 0 to 1, and there was an increase in total cost here. That difference in cost there is called the marginal cost. So if we look at the output from 1 to 2, we can see that the total cost has increased given a 1 unit increase in output, and from 2 to 3 and so on. So as we look at this, as we increase output, we can see that the marginal cost is increasing here for that reason. And then here, average cost is just the fixed cost, this 2,000, divided by quantity. So since this is a fixed number, 2,000, as we increase 1, 2, 3, that's 2,000 divided by 1. The fixed cost is 2,000. Then divided by 2, that's 1,000. Divided by 3, divided by 4, divided by 5, is 2,000. What you have is you have a situation where you have a fixed number, fixed cost, divided by a quantity that's getting larger, 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 larger. So you can imagine that this output will increase consistently. And let's say 2 million, the output is 2 million, then this goes to 0. So as long, this is the fixed cost, as long as the quantity is small, this remains small. But as the quantity gets larger and larger and larger, the average fixed cost begin to decrease. And the answer here is B. So this is from the last video. I wanted to show you what the firm is looking at. This is the total cost, and the marginal cost is created as the firm produces 0 to 1, 1 to 2. These 1 unit increases in output produce the marginal cost.